Yeah, these watches are, to put it unpolitely, like rocking hot. I can't say that. I think we should probably restart this clip. Welcome back to What's on Watches, and today we're getting hands-on with the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Chronograph.
Tom, why is this sports watch such a massive deal in the watch community?
Well, it's simple really. When the Holy Trinity lay their hands on steel sports watches, people seem to go crazy. And this overseas chronograph ranks in the same sort of category as the Patek Philippe Nautilus and its direct rival, the AP Royal Oak Chronograph. I absolutely love the Vacheron Constantin Overseas. When this particular watch was launched back in 2016, I actually worked in this establishment here at Owen and Robinson Jewellers, and I was lucky enough to actually be present for the launch event of this watch. And in my eyes, it was an immediate hit.
Not the same for everyone else though, was it?
No, truthfully, back then, it wasn't very popular.
It's easily one of the most demandable chronographs at the moment though out there, isn't it?
Yeah, try and get your hands on one now. These watches these days are incredibly rare, and we're very lucky today to be actually hands-on with this particular model. I absolutely love the Phase 3 of the Overseas, particularly because with this model, it has the open caseback.
I'm right in thinking that it wasn't an open caseback before because the movements weren't in-house and made like Vacheron Constantin.
That is correct. But what I particularly love with this new one is it's equipped with the 5200 caliber, which you can see through the caseback there. One of the beautiful details on this is, even though it is a steel watch, it is decorated with a 22 karat gold oscillating weight. So when the Phase 3 of the Overseas came to market, we had lots of different variations of watches. We had time and date, ultra thin, chronograph and perpetual calendars.
But with the ultra thins and the perpetual calendar, it didn't actually use a Vacheron Constantin in-house movement, did it? It used a JLC 920.
Yeah, that's right. The JLC 920 was used as a base movement on these watches. And this is why I particularly love the Overseas chronograph, because you have that beautiful in-house Vacheron movement inside.
How does it fit on the wrist, Tom?
So on this steel bracelet, it does sit really prominently on the wrist. Clocking in at 42.5mm, it is the largest Overseas today.
It's a big watch.
And it does follow the trend of watches gradually, particularly steel sports watches, getting larger and larger. But although it sits quite large and proud, it is still a beautifully finished watch.
Before we continue with the rest of this video, make sure you go like and subscribe.
It helps more than you know and allows Josh and I to bring you more watch-related content.
What I've noticed about the bracelet that I quite like is each link actually represents the end of the Maltese cross, which is the logo for Vacheron Constantin, something we also see in the buckles of the smarter watches, the dress watches.
Absolutely, and the Maltese cross is of course equipped on the clasp of this watch too.
So then Tom, we're at a party, grabbing cocktails, there's jazz on in the background, and I'm a real egotistical watch collector. I know that watch is worth nowhere near as much as the £71,000 that this perpetual calendar cost me. Why is your watch just so much more popular than mine?
Well, simply because it highlights the state of the current watch market. If you own a steel sports watch, people are going to recognise it. Vacheron are known for producing beautiful hand-finished watches such as the perpetual calendar you have there, with its solid gold case and beautiful brown leather strap. Yet, the Overseas is without a doubt their most iconic watch to date. Ever since it was launched in 1977, and although it was phased out during the 80s and brought back in the 90s, ever since then, the Overseas, whether it be Phase 1, Phase 2, or this beautiful Phase 3, is their most popular watch. The retail on this is under £30,000, yet just like the Royal Oaks, the Nautilus, you would be very, very lucky to find one second hand for under 50.
If you've liked any of the watches you've seen in the video today, they're currently for sale at Owen and Robinson in Leeds.
And if you want help finding a watch of your dreams, why not head over to whatsonwatches.co.uk and let us help you find your Grail watch.